in paradise for a lot of automakers, but apparently not NIO. Recently, NIO has delivered beyond our expectations. Recently, NIO has changed the opinions of many global institutions, organizations, and investment institutions. Shares of NIO soar more than 20% as the EV deliveries more than doubled in April. NIO delivered 15,620 vehicles in April, a 134.6 year-over-year increase. Other Chinese EV makers, including Li Auto, XPeng, and BYD, has also reported April deliveries on Wednesday. But listen to the key point. Li Auto was the only company out of the group to have reported lower sales. That's Li Auto. And despite that, the share price is still doing positive, at least for me. I can't speak for anyone else who probably invested at a different price point, but I buy the dips. And this is not financial advice, it's just my opinion. But here's where all of this gets really interesting. Morgan Stanley reiterates 100% upside potential on NIO shares. So they see a small percentage of NIO's full potential, and suddenly they are bullish on NIO. Morgan Stanley analyst Tim Hasio released a new research note on NIO, commenting the April delivery results and the upcoming sub-brand Onvu. Morgan Stanley has a price target on NIO of $10, implying an upside potential of 112% as the release of the note. For one, I'd like to read that note. I really am curious. NIO's April sale increased by 135%. As we well know, I've made a video on this subject already. This is a step closer to its previous peak monthly run rate of 18 to 20 units. That's 18 to 20,000 units, I should say. By the way, this is a look at that written note. Morgan Stanley, NIO Inc., Asia Pacific. April sales regain momentum. Something key that is mentioned is NOP Plus made accelerating progress. On April 30th, NIO began rolling out the NOP Plus driver assistant feature, available in urban areas, to all NT 2.0 platform-based vehicles. According to NIO, it has the longest verified mileage on the road, with more than 1.2 million kilometers covering 726 cities. All eyes on the upcoming mass market. With steady recovery of NIO core brand, investors are now willing to give attention to the launch of the Onvu Alps in Q3 of 2024. So that brand and the announcement, the reveal, is coming later this year. And they also add that this should be a volume driver and a make or break product for NIO. I don't think it's a make or break product because it's not the main company for NIO. I think NIO is building out their own little ecosystem of vehicles, which is even more smarter because this new brand that they're creating, Onvu or Alps, they can use this brand to offer something else to consumers. They can target a different audience because with the NIO audience, I think NIO wants to be the next Audi. And to be honest, they really want to be the next Tesla or better than Tesla with a little bit of Aldi style. When it comes to the elegance, I've always said Audi is a very elegant company, the way they do things. And the way their vehicles are designed and built, very elegant. And that's what I get when I look at NIO vehicles. They're very elegant. So NIO shares gained 11.65% on Wednesday following the reports of strong deliveries in April, and a new incentive from Shanghai government to replace old cars with electric or hybrid ones. The Shanghai government introduced the Shanghai Action Plan until 2027. This is to incentivize the replacement of old cars with new energy vehicles, models, essentially electric vehicles. So the electric vehicle manufacturer unveiled a new facelift of its sedan ET7 during the Beijing Auto Show, featuring upgraded seats and 2 second-row screens. The deliveries of the revamped model started yesterday on the last day of April. NIO is currently preparing for the brand and product launch of its first sub-brand Onvu. The event is scheduled for mid-May, as confirmed by co-founder Li Hongqin at Beijing Auto Show. And here's what I want to do. I want to take a look at this ET7 that's recently had a facelift. NIO upgraded 2024 ET7 interior debut set for Beijing Auto Show. So this is the interior. Like they said, 2 screens in the rear, giving you a real luxury, elegant vibe. But even outside of the vehicle, I see why Aldi and these companies like Mercedes and BMW are threatened by NIO, because they genuinely are going to do something that is going to shake up the EV market. People are going to be drawn to these vehicles for various different reasons, for positive reasons to say the least. By the way, this is a further look into the cabin of the ET7, the 2024 ET7. This really looks beyond spectacular, to be honest. And this is what I mean. I've been in a NIO vehicle, and it was just a base model ET5. The ET5 being one of NIO's more affordable models. I am telling you, that thing was incredible. It was really luxurious, really elegant. I simply love the material. I really genuinely do love the material they used in the ET5. And I'm only can expect better material to be used in vehicles such as the ET7. So looking at these images and seeing this vehicle, I am telling you, NIO's doing something different. And for the price that they're offering these things, it's really compelling for a lot of people. On other news as well, surge in NIO deliveries indicate of issues facing Tesla. Chinese electric vehicle maker NIO delivered 15,620 vehicles in April. And I'm telling you, a lot of people are reporting on this, and they're trying to find why is NIO doing so well? Obviously, I made another video on this subject. I broke it down, I explained it, I simplified it, why NIO is making so much delivery in this month to be specific. I made it really easy to understand. So be sure to check out that video. It's up on the channel, and I'll leave a link in the description. So NIO's deliveries consist of 8,817 premium smart electric SUVs and 6,803 premium smart electric sedans, according to 6K report filed with SEC. It offers an example of the issue facing Tesla, the world's largest EV manufacturer, in the important Chinese market. Rapidly evolving domestic competition and subsequent price pressures have caused the street to cool on Tesla stock, which is down by more than a quarter in 2024. This is true, but I can't complain too much because I bought that dip recently after Tesla stock, and already I'm in the positive, so I can't complain too much. So let me know what you think. Is NIO really causing some issues for Tesla? Are the vehicles that compelling that Tesla's starting to feel the pain? I gotta be honest, Tesla's been feeling the pain for a few years now. That's why they started a price war. And ever since they've been waging this price war, to the point where Tesla, after subsidies in the US, they're willing to offer you certain Model Ys for $29,990. This was posted on the CEO's Twitter page, Twitter X. So it's like I'll always reiterate, will NIO continue to develop its infrastructure in the European region? I believe that they definitely will. This is a sneak peek of the upcoming NIO brand, also known as Envu or Alpha. And you know what it immediately reminds me of? Either a Polestar 4 or a Jaguar. There's a little bit of Jaguar in there for sure, and it's quite a high SUV for sure. The rear body panels on the left and right kind of reminds me of the Polestar 3. The rear glass kind of reminds me of the Tesla. This is not a bad thing, but the sides of the vehicle in the front reminds me of the Jaguars. Like I said, this is certainly not a bad thing because I'm definitely on the side of innovation and bringing new things to the market for sure. As long as there's no legal implications that could affect the NIO brand, I don't see that as a negative thing. So it's looking very positive for NIO, especially right now. Lots of positive things coming out for NIO. Is this a good time to purchase the share? Well, what I can say for sure is that it's still undervalued. It is still heavily undervalued at 11.6 billion US dollars. It is still undervalued, and I'm sure most of you probably don't need me to tell you that. This is not financial advice, it's just my opinion, but this is a company that has unlimited potential in this space. And I'm watching closely at XPeng. I'm watching closely on Li Auto. Li Auto especially. This market cap is 28.2 billion, $28 per share. And recently, I bought another share because there was a dip. I bought the dip quite recently. And when I say recent, I mean right there, 25th of April, literally like a week ago, almost 2 weeks now, was a great opportunity. There was simply a great opportunity. So this is where I'll close out the video. But I'm watching these competitors to NIO, and I'm watching NIO as a competitor to these companies. So this is where I'll leave you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you in our next video. Peace.